Augmentation, and today I'm going to get into a few Q&As. I'm going to be answering a few questions that you guys have for me. Okay, so first question I'm going to be answering, were you scared? Yes, I pretty much was scared when I got them done just because everything happened so fast and I had bad anxiety. Do they feel different, like on your body? Do they feel foreign? Yes, slightly. There's a little slight difference. How long until you can walk and do everything yourself again? Basically, the first week was like my down week where I couldn't do anything, couldn't even lift my arms up. The second week, I was able to lift myself up, and by the third week, I was able to walk, but I couldn't open up any doors. Are they still sore today? Nope. How long did it take to heal? Full on healing, I would say it was about 6 months just because I went under the boob and I had a little scar. When did you get your boobs done? I got my boobs done last year, November 1st, 2018. When did you decide that you wanted them done? I decided I wanted my boobs done a month before I went. What size did you get? The size I got was 475 cc, and that's, I would say, cup size. That's like a 32 double D-ish. How soon were you able to drive? I was able to drive, I would say like a month later, but I personally waited like 3 months. How soon can you exercise again? As far as cardio and small things like that, I feel like you can get into that maybe like your third or fourth week, but the doctor always require you to not lift anything no more than 5 pounds. So was it painful? I just feel like I got like ran over by a car or something like that, or like a ton of bricks just fell over me. I don't know, it was just like a lot of pressure, like hard to lift myself up. Were there any scarring? If so, how did you go about it, with medicines or ointments? So, if you're gonna go under the boob or anything like that, there is gonna be like a small scar. So yes, there is a scar, but I feel like that's only a scar that you can see, like, because no one else has ever mentioned it to me. Ointments that I used was bio oil. That helped a lot with my scarring, and arnica. Arnica was the best thing that I used. Arnica and bio oil. On the scale rating, how bad was the pain and where was it located? On a scale from 1 to 10, I would say my pain was 7, 8-ish, and I felt all my pain under the boob, I would say, because it just felt like my scar was just like on my ribs. How often were your checkups? So after you get your boobs done, you should get a checkup at least once a month. And I would say this month, actually, October 31st, would be my last checkup. So, were there any allergic reactions or negative symptoms? Nope. If you had an option to go larger, would you, and why? No, not anymore. At first, when you get them done, you're not going to be as happy because it was flat and I didn't know how. I've never been through anything like that, so yeah. How large were you aiming for? I was aiming for this size, but they didn't come out like that. When I first looked down at them, they were flat. But it's a process. It's a process. I would say it takes about 2 to 3 months for you to actually see what they're gonna look like, as far as like the size and shape. Were there any breast exercises included with your bed rest? Yep, basically they had me, just applying pressure to the sides of your boobs, at the top and at the bottom. Of course, course, there are more, but that will require a lot of other things. What support besides human assistance was needed? I feel like you need support with everything. You can't do anything. You can't even brush your own teeth. Like, there's just, you're off so much medication that all you want to do is sleep. Sleep and eat. That's all I ever did. What advice would you give those seeking a BA? The advice I would give someone seeking a BA is, if it's something that you really want, make sure you have the right resources and make sure you're talking to reliable people and don't just talk to your friends because they wouldn't know. And how long did you expect for them to heal, and how long did they actually heal? I expected for my boobs to heal within 2 weeks, and it took far many months than that, a long time. So that is the end of the Q&A. Make sure you like and subscribe.